chapter 4, which is the best advertising money can't buy. And this is all about how we have different, we should consider many different ways of being in relation to promoting our business, and then therefore generating revenue and making the business successful. And so that's the point of this chapter. And the first part, the first section, I'm just going to cover 2 subsections. The first one is inject the world with positive energy. Nobody wants to hang out with a loser, right? And so, but here's the rub. You start a business, and it most likely will not perform to your expectations, or that's probably the most common occurrence. And what happens is that can negatively impact your attitude. And it's very complicated to stay positive in that moment in time, but yet critical. And when someone walks into a new business or engages a new business online or talks to a service rep or whatever the interaction might be with that business, the tone and the aura of how you present yourself and you present the business is critical to the success of that business. And I've never heard in any other business book or any other business class talking about the tone and tenor of your attitude being critical to the success of the business. We used to do, Bob and I probably did something in the range of 100 interviews with franchise owners 45 days post-opening. And we would sit with them and we would talk and we would listen and we would, and I wish I would have had a pad of paper out rating each franchise owner from an attitudinal perspective in that moment. Because I'm sure of it in my brain, in my little pea pod, I am sure that the franchise owners at that moment that were rated a 1, 2, or a 3 from an ad positivity standpoint, my presumption is that those are the franchise owners that have left the system. And the franchise owners that were 8s, 9s, and 10s in that moment, by the way, most everybody's struggling, most everyone is exhausted at that moment, 45 days in, right? So, but the franchise owners that were 8, 9s, and 10s from a positivity standpoint, those are the franchise owners that I believe go on to become super powerful, super successful owners in our brand. So, yeah, I believe the tone and tenor of your attitude is absolutely critical to the success of the business. And that's, I'm not saying that you have to be positive, right? That's not the point. The point isn't you have to be positive all the time. You're getting kicked in the teeth a lot every day. But how you present yourself, the tone and tenor with which you present yourself is what's critical. And that's a disconnect for a lot of people. They don't understand. I don't believe people understand the importance of that. And is that confidence and that positivity, is that lying when you don't feel positive? I don't believe so. What I believe is, like, for example, there's never been a day in the 30 years that we've been developing this business where I didn't think that this business was going to be beautiful and hugely successful and everything we wanted it to be. I wake up every single day and I believe that's what we're doing. I believe that's what's happening. Now, that doesn't mean I have all good days, right? But I try my very best to present us and present the brand and present myself in a positive tone, in a positive tenor, because I think that's critical. You're the only one that can control your own attitude, again, right? So no one else can control your attitude. And so when you're in it, but you have the ability to be more positive or to be more negative. And I think that we have to work hard to choose the positive angles, right? The positive approach. The second subsection that I wanted to present today is